Good afternoon. So here we go. Biden's already doing what Trump's already done. He tells us that before he got in office, he's going to bring this virus to a standstill. He is going to heal us all. Liar. Second thing, he said he was going to take care of the healing of this country. Liar. Three, he's just a crook. I don't understand, again today, how we can watch the news, the local news, the mainstream media. Thank God for people like Newsmax, Right Side, OAN, All American News. People like this is telling the truth. Do y'all know that we're being lied to on all corners? And the people he's got in office are liars too. He tried to stop the border, stop from building the wall, which at one time he voted to build 600 miles. What happened with that, Biden? Let me tell you what's happened. Like AOC, these left-wingers are telling him what to do. And the old man's fearing them. Do you see the fear in his eyes? When he talks to America, he talks in a line form and in fear. He don't know what's going to come next. And I actually feel sorry for him, even though he is a liar and a crook, because I see him being took out pretty easy. You got to think about it. Kamala Harris's up there. She's a liberal from hell. She'll do anything for power. She slept her way up there where she's at. Everybody knows it. And all her jobs. I'd like to know what her scores were in school. I'm pretty sure they were pretty low till she ran across a teacher that liked her. Let's don't talk about somebody so much. Let's just talk about our country, what's going on. We are dividing ourselves because of these people. We are going to need to stand up on our own, not with politicians, and bring our country back together. And I mean, let's be friends with the homosexuals. Let's be friends with the Black People Matter, the Antifa, the Proud Boys. Let's all just get together and be good old friends. Once we come into that situation, the leftists have no way around. These people like money and power. If you cut their money off, they can't get the power. So it's time that we come together in unity, real unity. However you want to live your life is your life. That's why we have America. Live the way you want to. Just as long as you don't bring it into my house and try to teach my children and my grandchildren. Because I want them to learn my past. I don't have no desire for them to learn your past. Now, I don't mind if your parents is put in with my past to learn through, but I don't want it force-fed to them. I want to be able to open their mind for it and close their mind to it, not hear it all the time. And being a Christian, it's hard to get along with people in this world. But Jesus said love everybody. Let God sort them out. Let God sort the wicked out, and He will. It's happening. Just because they're in power, in office, doesn't mean that they're going to get a free hand of everything. They're not going to get everything they want. And when they make a mistake, that's when God turns His hands off of them. They can't keep doing what they're doing without getting caught. I know Biden's been doing it 40-some years. But you know what? Jesus' time and God's time is 1 day or 30 seconds or a half a second. We don't know. So his time's coming close. He's just doing way too much and being pulled by strings way too much for him not to be buried. And they're going to bury him. They're going to bury him alive. He is going to be so deep that his wife's going to be heartbroken. His family's going to be shattered. And the legalness that they're going to turn on him with, I just see it coming. It's just the facts. Joe Biden, is best for you to quit and go home because they're going to take you out of this office. It's either the highway or, well, they're just going to take you out of the office. And they don't have to get physical. Their word through Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, social media has cut our country in half. Split it right down the middle and another parts and breaking parts off in sections. These guys that own these big companies, they are demonic spirits. This is what they dwell on. This is what they feed off. They know exactly what they're doing. They're cutting us off from our own people. Genocide. It ain't no different when Hitler done it to the Jews. Once they pull each one of you out from not going their way, then you'll be thrown away and not existing no more. Things are getting really weird in our country. It's like we're opening the door to something new every day. And Biden goes into office and signs all these executive orders, even after he went against this stuff. And wouldn't do it. He said he wouldn't go in there with all them executive orders. Not recently, but in the past. Everything he said he went against, he's doing now. And he's doing it for these people's pride. Because they can't get to Donald Trump. They have to see something in that man as being wicked. That they're seeing the good in that man. And the wicked can't stand it. That's what the wicked do. When they see God in a person or feel God coming against them, they either run or they go into battle. And these people have been in battle for 4 years after this one man. Not his political moves. I think it's just totally his religious beliefs. They're trying to take the church out of everything. That's the main goal. Get the church out of the America and put in their new world order. That means you're going to get a mark on your hand to eat and a mark on your forehead. This stuff is coming to pass. COVID could be the first door to open this up. You got to have the vaccination shot. If I don't want it, they might make rules, but if you're not going to take it, you're dangerous to other people. Is that why FEMA's opening these FEMA camps up? Preparing them for something? Putting barbed wire on the inside of the fences? That means keeping you in, not going out. Something is going on in America. Something biblical. I think if we're considered ahead of all things that God wants us to do and is trying to cut our head off and let our body deteriorate. I believe that if we do not spend plenty of time praying, they're using Biden as a weapon. A weapon. Just as easy as I can use a gun to kill a deer. He is nothing but a weapon for them. I really don't know. I just know what's in my heart. And everywhere I go, you see people hollering, what happened? How do we lose all our votes to this man that stayed in the basement? This man didn't go out and talk to anybody. With his background, he just came in like a night in the night. He came in like a night of death. And he's going to take everything out with him when he goes, because they're not going to let him go out easy. They're going to take this man out some way or another. Biblically, physically, mentally, it's just really hard to tell with the lower levels of Satan. This is how he works. He comes in and destroys you from inside out. He's got to get your soul first. Once he gets that, he can start eating you up and eating everybody up around you.